in a rocking chair or in front of Mission Point Resort.
Now you mentioned that you have a great Michigan section.
Mm-hmm.
What percentage would you say of the books at your store are Michigan-based?
Probably about 20 to 25%.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
high.
It's a lot. People are interested in Michigan and Michigan history and Mackinac Island especially.
Well, and where better if you're on the island to then go and get, do a little research and dig a little deeper into the stories behind this magical place.
Right, and it is magical. We
really
love
is.
it.
Well, speaking of magic, it's going to be magic when I take my old-time photo with you.
Yes.
So what prompted you to bring this back? Did you feel like that people were asking for it and they were missing the old-time photos on Mackinac Island?
Yes, we just had an opportunity to open up 2 locations here. We had one in Mackinac City, and someone needed the building, so we moved our operation over here.
Oh, okay.
We're really excited about it. We have some new sets. We have a lot of new costumes. My brother-in-law found a replica of the captain of the Titanic, the coat he wore.
Oh.
So, and we have a green screen so that you can picture yourself and your family on the stairs on the Titanic.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when you're looking at John and I know you just met us.
I
But
know.
what do you see what do you see our photo looking like?
Well, I am
I
picturing
love this. I can't wait to hear this.
the pirate scene.
Whoa! I wasn't going there, but okay.
We're looking at a couple of really handsome pirates here.
Can I wear a patch?
You can wear a patch, you can wear a hook.
Wow.
So here's how I envision it. One, I know John kind of wants to wear a sombrero. Because he just wants to wear
I
a sombrero.
do, yes, yeah.
But I was envisioning myself like Annie Oakley, gunslinging
guns
with chaps
a-blazing,
on.
yeah.
Oh, we've got that too.
Yeah, that's Amy all the way,
What,
right?
what is the draw? Why are people so intrigued by the old time photos? Is it just because we're putting ourselves in another historical period that it seems so crazy to us, or what is that?
Oh, I believe it is. I think it's the costumes are so important, and we have beautiful costumes. I think dressing up in a different era is great for the family, and you picture your dad. You don't usually picture him as the one being roped up with a gun, in his hand, or a gun pointed somewhere.
What are the eras that you have?
I'm sorry?
What are the eras that you have?
Well, we have Victorian era where you
Okay.
can dress up in a beautiful gown.
There you go, Amy.
So almost like somewhere in time, right?
And Well, a little bit earlier
Okay.
than that, but we're working on the somewhere in time era, which
Makes
is
sense,
about
yeah.
1918.
Yeah, I was
I
just
can't even
18
remember, but it's
1800
such a popular
or-
theme for Mackinac Island visitors.
Right. Yes, we have that, and we have a lot of pictures in front of our green screen in front of the old Grand Hotel.
Oh, okay.
So we do that. We have an old gangster green screen. We have
Gangster's good.
Gangsta.
Gangsta's
good.
Yeah, Gangsta's good.
Mary Jane's got it.
We've got the pirate set, of course,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
our most popular one by far is the saloon set with
Okay.
everybody dressing up. And
Yes, those I always find those are funny, especially like if you're with your family and the kids, and it's like
Oh, yeah.
kind of slightly inappropriate, like.
Just a little bit.
I would
Why are we
hope
in a
so.
saloon? Yeah.
Well, we always ask people to take one photograph without smiling, so you
Yes.
have that serious old look.
Yes.
And we have them take a photograph with the big goofy faces, whatever they want to do.
Oh my gosh,
So-
I love it. Well, Mary Jane, if people want to do the old time photos here on Mackinac Island, do they have to make a reservation? Do they need to call ahead? Do they just walk in? How does it work?
Well, at this point, since we're so new at it, we're taking walk-ins. We might end up with reservation lists as the season goes on.
Okay, and if people want to get more information to plan their old time photo on Mackinac Island, where do they go?
Well, they can go right smack dab in the middle of Main Street, which
just
is
walk on
where
in.
it's right across from Horns Bar, which is one of the most popular places
Downtown.
Downtown,
Sure.
Yep.
and it is right in the middle of Main Street.
Okay.
Cool.
It's next to the old Benjamin Kodak shop.
Okay.
So
And then do you also have a website or a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page,
Okay.
Mackinac Old Time Photography, or they can always go to the bookstore. We have a website there, and we could get information.
What's your website
there.
at the bookstore?
islandbookstore.com.
That's perfect. Well,
And-
Mary Jane, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day
We
on
will.
Mackinac
It was a
Island.
great day on Mackinac Island. All right, we're going to have a lot more from Mackinac Island coming up next on Behind the Mitten.
My name is Mary Jane Barnwell, and I'm with the Mackinac Old Time Photography Studios, 2 new studios here on beautiful Mackinac Island. and you're listening to Behind the Mitten.
And welcome back to Behind the Mitten. John Gonzalez along with Amy Sherman having a great time on Mackinac Island, our home away from home. And Amy, we should just make this our home.
I wish.
You know? I mean,
we pretty much already here all the time.
We're here all the time. In fact, people have asked me, like, Gonzalez, do you have a place there?
I know. We are truly some of the luckiest people around that we get to come up here so often, and that we've made so many truly good friends on the island, so that when we come here, it does feel like home.
Yeah. All the horses are coming by, too. It's so awesome. The thing I love about Mackinac Island is that everyone is always here to have a good time.
You get on island time. The minute you get on the ferry, you hop on Sheplers or Starline, and you're heading to the island. Everyone, it just takes it like a collective sigh of relaxation. Of I don't have to worry about anything right now. I'm just here to enjoy and to absorb and the whole thing experience.
And a good example is that our last guest, right? I mean, go to a bookstore and just chill out, get a book. Relax.
I do that every time I'm on the islands. I walk into Mary Jane's store, and it's located right in the Lilac Tree Hotel kind of complex. There you can go in the back. And what I do is, when my kids were younger, I'd send them to the Great Turtle Toy Store.
Yes, yeah.
Don't talk to me for 10 minutes, I'd say, and then I would go to the bookstore.
Right.
And go peruse books.
And another thing that we've kind of have done recently is go on these pretty cool cruises.
Oh my God, this is one of my favorite things I've done on the island recently. It's absolutely amazing. It was a total surprise. I didn't remember I was coming in late, and I didn't even know where I was supposed to go.
I said, just hurry, get here. Yeah, hurry, get here.
So exactly, and I made it. I ran and made it.
You made it.
But we have to say, welcome to Behind the Mitten, Veronica. I gotta say, Dobrovolsky. Okay, I almost nailed it. You're the general manager of the Sip and Sail Cruise, which we just love, and that is such a unique thing to the island. Tell us more about it.
Well, first of all, welcome home, John and Amy. And we are on island time.
Always.
And a little bit about Sip and Sail Cruises. We're excited about the 2018 season. It's a great venue. We have live entertainers on board, singer-songwriters. They're all local talent.
They are, but let's take one step back, because I think the thing I was confused about was, one, this is not the Mackinac Island Ferry. This is a separate boat, and it's a cool boat.
Correct.
It's old school.
It is. Once people get settled in on beautiful Mackinac Island, mostly people who are staying the night on the island or even day trips, there's a 90-minute time frame where they can leave the island and see the island from a different perspective.
From the water.
Uh-huh. And we depart our dock over here, the coal dock, the Arnold Freight dock, every evening, every day during the summer. And sometimes we do 2 cruises daily. Mm-hmm. And the most popular is the Sunset Cruise. And we take people, a typical cruise is leaving the island, heading under the mighty Mackinac Bridge. There's beautiful opportunities for pictures, photos. We stop under the bridge briefly, and a lot of people do a toast under the bridge.
We encourage that.
Or 2.
Exactly, or 3. It is a sip and sail.
There is a bar on board the boat.
That's correct. The porthole bar on board, we feature many unique cocktails.
You have a fantastic Bloody Mary.
Yes, we do.
I made sure of that.
Yes.
Some good Bloody Mary cruise.
Homemade Bloody Marys. Mm-hmm. So we do have many different cruises, Bloody Mary cruises, Michigan craft beer cruises, bourbon cruises. We sometimes have sponsors. Bell's Brewery comes aboard, especially during the yacht race.
Oh, the yacht race, yeah.
Yes. So
because Larry's into that.
but with all these unique cruises, even though they are themed or craft beer, bourbon, whatever it is, we still offer all of our beverages on each cruise. So you can have beer, wine, cocktails, sodas. It is also family friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just a booze cruise.
Kitty cocktails.
We don't want to present it like a booze cruise, because it really isn't.
It's not.
You get a coupon for a drink, right? Is that right?
No,
with your ticket,
it's a cash bar.
But you can go get what you want. But but the boat itself is gorgeous. Lots of wood, very old school, beautiful views. And yes, you can have a drink, but it is not a booze cruise.
It's not a booze cruise.
No.
We don't want.
It's a views cruise, is what I call it, because you're going out for the views.
That's right. And one thing we did add, it's new towards the end of the season, one of our captains decided on the way back to basically skirt the shoreline of Mackinac Island, and you have a view of the Victorian homes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love that.
And you can take pictures, and we go very slow past the shoreline. We can get very close, and that's an opportunity that you don't really get when you're going fast on the ferries over
Right.
here.
Yeah, you don't ever get that close to the
No.
Now, when are the fireworks? Don't you have a fireworks cruise too?
The fireworks, we do the 4th of July fireworks.
Okay, that's what it is then, yeah.
We've made our port Mackinac Island. It's all about Mackinac Island. We used to run out of St. Ignace and Mackinac City, but this is our home here, and we want to keep it that way. We do private charters, although we can leave out of Mackinac City or St. Ignace.
Oh.
You can do a private charter.
So you could
sometime,
you could
yeah.
charter it for a
Let's do
party?
that.
Or?
Yes, you can.
Or just behind the mitten.
Oh,
Right.
We could just
I like.
Behind the mitten.
Yeah, we could do a behind the mitten outing, yeah.
I like. How many people can fit on the boat? Is it only one boat, or do you have two?
It's one boat,
Yeah.
although this year we did add a very small 28-foot landing craft to our fleet.
Okay.
It's called the 906 Express,
Uh-huh.
and we are still in the works experimenting with this vessel, but we may take people out on excursions, like up to six people at a time.
Okay.
And if they want a very, very small private party,
Okay.
we've added that to our fleet.
Something to look forward to in the future. Then.
Yes.
So on the regular boat for Sip and Sail, how many people go on it?
The boat holds 97 plus the crew.
Okay.
3 crew, so 100 people, but we usually keep it to 75.
Yeah,
So people
make it
have
manageable.
Exactly.
So, Veronica, a couple things, and we just here in a few minutes. We don't have a lot of time, but the musicians you have,
Yes.
you do a great job. Every time I've been on one of your cruises, the entertainer's been top notch.
They are top notch. They're again, I mentioned local talent, songwriters. We have Pete Keogh, Michelle Chenard, Chris Kalasia. We brought on board last year Wixie Harrington, a duo out of the Detroit area, and I believe they're also going to be playing at the Pink Pony. Paul Bedora, local.
Oh, Paul's great, yeah.
He is wonderful. DJ Mike Williford. The list
I know.
goes on.
Every week, I'm so impressed.
We have some new entertainers on board as well, and again, very excited about it.
So can people get the list of all the entertainment online?
Yes, I have all the entertainers listed online. Click on entertainment, and we've added a couple new ones this year. And again, we're very excited. It's Mackinac Island and a lot of extra events during the Lilac Festival.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention that.
Yes.
Yeah, what's happening during the Lilac Festival, girl?
Well, that's where you have your famous Bloody Mary on the Bloody Mary
Yes.
cruises.
Because
Yes.
Good way to start the day.
Amy and I will be the MCs of the parade on
Well,
June 17th. Yes.
Parade Day, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary and Mimosa Cruise on,
Oh, yeah.
on Parade Day.
I love that. Now, do you do that cruise every Saturday, Sunday? The Bloody Mary,
Not every Saturday,
just
Sunday.
when there's possibly an event or something.
Special events.
But worth it, because that is super. That's what
Bloody
we did. It
Mary,
was
yeah.
super fun. It wasn't really super crowded. The Bloody Mary was delicious. And it was
yeah.
a beautiful day like today. Where
Yes.
it was just gorgeous to be outside.
Right.
Which I love.
It's always beautiful on Mackinac Island.
Always.
It always is.
Always beautiful, yeah. Well, thank you so much. Where can people get more information? Because I know that they're always searching for what to do on Mackinac Island. Where can they get more information about?
Right.
What you're doing?
The best thing to do is go to sipandsailcruises.com. That's sip, the letter N, sailcruises.com, and you purchase your tickets there. We are also at the coal dock. We don't really have a specific office, but if you wander down there, the boat is usually there. And
You can buy tickets right
correct,
at the boat.
right at the boat as
Okay.
well.
And what's the kind of the price range for the tickets?
About $25 to $30.
Oh my gosh, that's a total bargain.
Yeah,
It's so
bargain.
worth it, everyone.
Yes.
But it's kind of hard. It's like, I don't say hard to find, but you kind of have to kind of know where it's at, right? I mean, you have to kind of
I
figure
couldn't
out.
find you the first time. I was like, where
Uh-oh,
are you?
well,
but you have someone outside that
Yeah,
tells you it's over
we
here.
do. And I guess the best directions I can give you is between Seabiscuit and the taxi
There you
office.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wander down the dock, you'll see the boat there.
Yeah.
And our friendly crew. And
And everyone's so nice too. Your crew's so awesome.
Thank you.
They're like going, oh, yeah, no problem. We'll get you in here. We'll get you checked in. It's all good.
Great.
I love that.
I do too.
Customer service.
Well, and it makes the whole experience just fantastic.
we may even let you wheel the boat
Oh,
No, you didn't.
Ooh, our own Behind the Mitten.
Veronica. That's very exciting.
No, we
Your captain's
love
hat.
what you're doing here, and it's a great part of Mackinac Island, and it's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
thank you for
much.
joining us on Behind the Mitten, Veronica. It's so awesome. The Sip and Sail Cruise. Get more information there, and definitely plan your trip and book it now.
Yes.
All right, John, coming up next on Behind the Mitten, you know what? It's almost time for
Beer of the Week.
So stay tuned.